Arionnecurry Curry can actually save Love and Marriage Huntsville for the second half of the season. Fans are split and social media is packed with debates. Some say bringing her back could boost ratings and stir excitement, while others argue it's too late and they've moved on. The big question is whether Arionne has the power to change the show's direction or if she only adds more chaos. So let me know what you think. Drop a 1 if you believe she can. And a 2 if you don't. Stay tuned until the end because we're breaking everything down with all the context you need. For many viewers, even if Arionne returns, it may not matter. Martell and Melody Shari are divorced, and people don't care about that past story anymore. Some feel women in marriages or stable relationships won't be interested in watching Arionne's drama. Yes, the clips might trend online, but they may not keep the ratings strong. That's why it's unclear whether she can truly save the show. The storyline of her being with a married man already drove many people away, and it may not pull them back still. There are loyal fans who are curious about how Arionne might interact with Martell and the rest of the cast. They say she has a certain energy that could create buzz, but even they have doubts. Melody has built a strong reputation post-divorce, and her supporters remain solid. Arionne will always be compared to Melody's dignity, independence. And strength in that is a tough standard to match. Meanwhile, people are also buzzing about Portia and Simon's situation. Some claim Simon wanted Portia to sign shady deals to control her financially, but she refused, proving her independence. Others argue she's not struggling at all since she has multiple jobs and income streams. This comparison highlights what reality stars like Portia or Arionne need to stay relevant: authenticity, influence, and storylines viewers can connect with. The rest of the cast is watching too. Letitia Scott often posts subliminal messages online. Marcia Scott usually stays silent while observing carefully, and Kimmy Scott tries to play peacemaker. Destiny Payton, on the other hand, is never shy about calling Martell out. And behind it all, Carlos King, the producer, is probably loving it. Because this kind of chatter makes the show go viral. But will Arionne even be allowed to appear freely? Sources claim Martell may limit what she says, especially with his custody hearing coming up. Rumors say that before she goes live, Martell tells her exactly what to say and makes sure she avoids mentioning sensitive topics. Some fans think she looks controlled, and they wonder how can she make an impact if she can't even speak freely. Others believe they might be hiding until after court in October, or holding off until the November return of the show. There are also rumors of fights between Martell and Arionne behind the scenes, raising doubts about whether she film at all. Many point out that Arionne seems too dependent on Martell's permission for everything, which frustrates viewers. Some believe they're trying to keep things private, while others suspect it's all part of the upcoming storyline. And what would Arionne really bring to the show? Unlike Melody, who has businesses and independence, Arionne has no new storyline. Fans worry she only recycle old drama: her house, her car, and her past with Martell. Still, Carlos King may take the risk because unpredictable drama always drives views, even if it backfires. On top of that, a potential lie detector test involving Marcia, Maurice, and Martell is creating even more buzz. Claudia and Dustin suggested it to settle questions of infidelity. Some say if the men are innocent, they shouldn't hesitate. Others believe they'll avoid it to keep secrets hidden. Viewers are especially curious to see how the wives Kimmy, Tisha, and Letitia would react. Destiny Payton would almost certainly have a lot to say. Fans watching live are split. Some think Carlos King may have no choice but to bring Arionne back, while others argue she has nothing new to add. They point to her dependence on Martell and her lack of career as reasons she can't turn things around. But with Martell's custody battle in October looming, real-world stakes make this season more intense than ever. At the same time, whispers about the Scotts and other cast members are spreading online, only adding fuel to the fire. If the lie detector test happens, it could change everything by forcing truths into the open. So here's the real question. Will Arionnecurry Curry bring fresh life into Love and Marriage Huntsville? Or will her return only highlight how much the show is recycling old drama? Martell's choices, the cast's reactions, And Carlos King's strategy will determine whether the show thrives or collapses. Fans online are blunt. One said, "We don't want reheated Martell drama. Give us growth or cancel it." Another wrote, "Melody left, built her life, and won. Why are we still stuck in Martell and Arionne circus?" But Carlos King knows that the same people claiming they're tired of the drama will tune in the moment Arionne appears. That's the paradox of reality. TV people say they're over it, but they can't look away. Tisha Scott is already throwing shade online. Kimmy seems braced for another storm. Marsa stays quiet but strategic. And Destiny will call things out when she sees them. Melody Shari, meanwhile, doesn't even need to film to control the narrative. Her growth speaks louder than any drama. But Martell's custody case is the cloud hanging over it all. If he's really controlling Arionne's every word, fans see that as manipulation, not reality. One viral comment said, "If Arionne can't talk without Martell feeding her lines, she's not a cast member, she's a puppet." And if that's the case, her return may not work at all. At the same time, the possibility of a lie detector test for the Huntsville men could blow the show wide open. Whether they agree or refuse, it's drama either way. And the wives' reactions would be unforgettable. So can Arionnecurry Curry actually save the show? Maybe, but only if she comes back raw, unfiltered, and ready to own her truth. If she returns controlled, repeating old excuses, the audience won't buy it. Right now, Love and Marriage. Huntsville is at a crossroads, and the next few episodes will decide its future. Some fans believe Carlos King is risking the whole franchise if Arionne is his only card left. Others think she could bring a spark if she shows growth and independence. What's certain is that every move counts, from Instagram lives to court hearings. From shady posts to lie detector rumors. Arion. Nee stands at the center of it all, either as the woman who revives the show or the one who proves it can't be saved. The only thing clear is that fans will be watching every moment to see how it plays out. So, what do you think? Does Arionne really have the power to give this franchise new life? Or has her chance already passed?